Hey, so starting a new lots of new things are happening with this channel, but inspired by Kelly Ty, who's a author tuber that I follow, as well as Brandon Sanderson. I'm wanting to start doing like writing updates and like behind the scenes like writing vlogs and stuff like that here on my channel, because I talk about being like a writer and author all the time, but I don't provide much evidence for that, so I thought, why not start now? So occasionally I'll be doing like every other week writing vlogs or something like that. We'll see how it goes, basically. But alongside doing a full-time job, I'm actually in the middle of a lunch break currently of my full-time job. I'm going to do some writing during it. I'm also going to eat my lunch at the same time. And then this evening I've got the gym, and then I'm going to be doing some more writing. I'm currently working on book 2 of this trilogy that I'm writing at the moment, which is called the Into the Wild trilogy. Should I be revising book 1 because I've just had the final feedback from all of my beta readers on the second draft? So should I be revising for the third draft? Yes. Am I going to do that now? No, I'm writing book 2 instead. But I've decided to take a leap of faith.
A horrible decision, really.
And start working on book 2 now and wait to revise book 1 later. Mainly just because that's how I procrastinate. I work on other things instead of doing the things that I really should be doing. So yeah, that's the thing. Oh, I can see myself in the mirror. Let's just move away from that. And yeah, admittedly, I'm half working on the start of book 2 because I want to make sure I get the connecting threads that appear in book 1 into book 2, and also work on the connecting threads that in my revision of book 1. But also mainly it's just procrastination. That's really the main reason here. But yeah, I'm feeling confident about it all. I'm currently, well, not at the moment, I'm in discussion of getting cover art done for book 1. I'm also going to ask the designer if they can work on the cover art for book 2, so I don't have to worry about that down the line. And yeah, I'm on sequence 2 of the moment for book 2. The way in which Antoine Bandelet is a genius. I've been doing some editing and beta reading work for Antoine, and the way in which he uses sequences and how he splits up his novels for like easy bites, genius. I love it so much. I know some other authors use it. I think Jenna Moreci has mentioned about using it, but I don't watch much of her content, so I don't really know. But I've been using sequences to kind of break things. I use the 5-act structure a lot for the way in which I do my work, do my stories, so I kind of split my sequences up in that sort of format, and it's so useful. It's so useful. But yeah, so I'm 12k words into book 2, and I'm feeling pretty good about it, so I'm ready to work on it tonight after the gym. I'm looking forward to the gym as well because, oh my god, I need to work out so much more. But yeah, that is all for now, and I will update you guys later when I start writing. So, as you can tell, I'm in my pajamas. I'm also in bed. Oh, hello. So I got distracted by talking about the Bratz movie with my sister. Yes, I am ashamed. Oh, I look really bad. Yes, well, no, I'm not that ashamed because it was a fun conversation. So we're just talking about that, so I did get to writing as soon as I intended. So it's 10:30. It's 10:30. I have been writing admittedly, but then I forgot that I was meant to be doing a writing vlog, so I didn't actually start it. So I've been listening to an audiobook and writing, which I realise isn't the most productive because I'm not fully paying attention to the audiobook. Oh, my arms hurt. I've been to the gym, as you've seen previously, and now my arms really ache. But I'm actually not working on book 2 of the Into the Wild series at the moment, so there's a short film that I've been wanting to fully put some more attention on for so long, because I've had this idea since like last year, and like fully developed it this year. So I'm working on the script at the moment. I did have like an earlier version of the script, but it was shit, so I stopped working on it like properly, and now I'm back on it. So I've got a more developed idea of how I want to go about it. I've got more example scripts of what I can use as like a basis of firstly how to make the script look a bit more realistic. It's just going to be a short film, about two wives trying to figure out whether or not their marriage is worth saving, because, you know, it's me, it's gotta be angst. And so I've connected with some people in sort of the indie film industry, and I would really, really love for this to be finished, script-wise, revised, and then hopefully get it filmed and produced next year and then popped up on my YouTube channel. And I would love to do more things like that, more sort of film content to be able to put on my YouTube channel. So I've got lots of like film ideas. I've got like fan films, I've got short films, I've got so many things. So I'm very, very excited to kind of hopefully get into that. So I'm going to work on that this evening before bed, so probably for the next hour. So let's go. So it is a new day. It is well, it's 11 o'clock now. I was meant to start this earlier and just do an update on what happened yesterday, but my sister came from work, and I try not to vlog in front of other people or do videos in front of other people because judge. But writing last night went really well. I managed to do quite a few pages of the script, which would be kind of like equating to like 5 minutes. Yeah, like 5-6 minutes of the actual film itself. I'm kind of really liking the dynamic between the two characters. I've got an interesting like separation between the characters' personalities. One of them is clearly more sort of not like hostile, but she's the one who's more averse to the therapy and not wanting to admit that the marriage is failing and kind of ignoring the problems, whereas the other is a little bit more quiet about it. Like, she knows that there are problems, but she doesn't want to be the one who confronts them, because she's someone who, like me, is not a fan of confrontation, because confrontation is scary. So I'm kind of really liking the dynamic so far. I'm kind of working towards that, so I'm hoping to do a little bit more of that script tonight, I think, actually, as well as finish this chapter for book 2 of the Into the Wild series as well. I'm actually meeting with a friend tonight to go for a walk, which I'm really excited for, because I haven't seen, well, other than the gym, I haven't seen another human being in a while. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about everything with the writing so far, and once the workday has finished, I'll be getting into the walking and then the writing, so I will see you guys then. Workday is over. I have had my walk with my friend. I've also had my dinner, so now it is time to get to some writing. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be doing some more of my script, and then possibly, if I do quite a bit that I feel happy with it thus far, I'll be doing a little bit of book 2 of the Into the Wild series as well. Let's see how I do. So, I've mainly just been working on the screenplay at the moment. I've not gotten too far because then my mum came back and I needed to spend some time with my mother. But I'm going to keep working on it now just for the next half an hour. And then I'm going to chill before I go to sleep with a K-drama, a new K-drama. One that is supposedly lighthearted after I had a dramatic freak out on, well, not freak out, hysterical sobbing, because I keep finding K-dramas that are really sad. So I'm going to watch Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-ju. Hopefully that's how you say her name. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know. What I'm planning to do actually is look through some scripts, just to kind of get an idea, especially short film scripts that kind of represent what I want to show. In this case, I supported this project actually on Kickstarter called And Then by Jen Ravenna. I think that's how you say her last name. And oh my god, the short film was really, really good. It's about two women who meet in Tokyo, Japan, I think it is. Is that correct? Yes, Tokyo. And yeah, so I'm going to look through the script of that, because I managed to get that as well as like the director's cut of the short film. Oh my god, it's amazing. To just kind of get more of an idea of what I want to do for my own short film and how to lay out the script and all these sort of things. So I'm going to read through that and just do a little bit more of my script itself, and then K-drama time, and then sleep. But yeah, should be fun. We shall see. Hello everyone, it is Saturday now, and hold on, that's lots of private confidential stuff on that board. Sorry, I've also got the microwave going because I'm making my dinner. So I just said it's Saturday, didn't I? Yeah. So, and my brain is a little bit fried, so I haven't really been doing any writing past however many days since I last recorded. Two days? I don't know. But I've just done an interview with an author, which hopefully will be coming out soon. That door is going to slam. No way! No. Excuse me. There we go. But yeah, so just had an interview with an author. I am doing a collab, so I'm guest starring on a podcast shortly. And then, while today I have done a little bit of script writing, which is pretty cool, I'm then going to do a little bit more later tonight because I've missed out on doing a lot of writing. So, round to go. I'm just making my dinner about an hour or so before the podcast recording, and then yeah, I think I'm hoping to actually finish the script today. I don't have that much long left as far as I can tell. Maybe like 8 more pages, and then it'll be done in its first draft, and then I'm going to redraft it again very shortly. Well, basically probably today if I'm able to finish it today, and then send it off to a friend. But if I am able to finish the draft today, then I'll probably do a little bit of book 2 of the Into the Wild series. But we'll see how it goes. I'm very tired. So I didn't start writing when I intended to. Editing this interview that I had with this author, and then the collab that I managed to do took a bit more of my time than I thought it would, but it was good, so I'm glad that I got to do that because it was a lot of fun, and I'm excited for you guys to see the interview and also tune into the collab that I was able to be part of on Return to Camp Half-Blood. But I'm going to be diving into some writing now, and I'm hoping I'll be able to finish the script by tonight. So I've got an hour. Let's see how I do. and I have managed to finish it, or at least this first draft. It is really bad, but I know where I need to improve immediately. Obviously I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to go to bed and kind of think back on what I need to include. I think basically the main thing I know I need to include is more scenes of them as a happy couple. I feel like I'm putting too much of sort of the angst, surprise, into it, whereas there needs to be more of these happier moments so we can feel the sense of rooting for this couple and kind of not really knowing of their decision, because they don't really know what their decision is going to be at the end of the day. And so everything's just going to have to bring up a lot of questions. I think putting too much angst in, it gives a misleading sort of feeling to it. So I know where I need to improve, and I know where to include that. So for now, it's currently at about 12 pages, which will be about 12 minutes, but it's probably going to be a bit longer because there are moments of scenes that last for about 2 minutes, but are about like a paragraph of text. So currently the film will probably be around maybe like 16 minutes, I think, in like real time. So yeah, just need to edit, include a few more extra scenes, and then I can send it off to a friend to look over. But feeling really proud of this so far. Work in progress, but one that I'm proud of, which is always a good feeling. But for now, sleep. I will see you guys Monday, because tomorrow is a spring/summer cleaning day, so that will be, it's not going to be fun, but I found a spider yesterday, so I have to do it. Hello everyone, and welcome to Monday, also known as Bank Holiday here in the UK. So no work for me, I can do some writing today. This is going to be the last day of this writing vlog because I'm exhausted, so I don't know how much I'm going to do. This is also not going to be a big writing day because I did 7 hours worth of cleaning yesterday and I can't feel my back. That, and I slept until about 10 o'clock. I slept through 5 alarms. 5. My God. But I want to be able to work through the draft of my script, kind of update a little bit with the areas that I know that need to be sorted, and hopefully try and get like halfway through sequence 2 of book 2 of the Into the Wild series. We'll see how that goes. I've been quite a slow writer at the moment. I'm only getting about 1,000, maybe 2,000 words a day. It's not good. I need to be working to a higher word count, but hopefully I'll get a bit more done today. But yes, I'm just going to be planning ahead with that. I'm also going to be doing some YouTube videos today because I need to do a bunch of those. I did a few last night, which is going to be part of a new series, which hopefully you guys will see at some point once it's all edited and sorted. And yeah, so I'm just going to get on with it, but I'm going to first get some water because I need to hydrate. So I think the thing is now I'm going to finish this vlog. I realise it's quite long already, but yeah, I've managed to just revamp this draft of this script. I haven't done any of sequence 2. I will probably do some later, but I just want to chill for a little bit because I'm really tired. But I'm feeling happy with how everything's done. Like, this script so far, it needs a lot of work, but I'm going to have a friend look at it at the moment to see what they think. And then any feedback I get from them, I'll rework it even more. Sequence 2 so far, of book 2 is kind of looking pretty good. It's basically sort of like it's a dual main characters book. So this sequence 2 is starting basically from the perspective of everything that happened in sequence 1, or at least the latter half of sequence 1, from this other character's perspective leading up to it and kind of beyond. So I'm excited to do that. It's just getting back into the spirit of writing from that particular character now that they're older, but also in this specific way as it's sort of the wolf-like perspective of very human things that we've seen. So it's complicated, but I'm really excited to kind of keep going in with it. Recently actually had a friend do some fan art of my characters for me. They were actually one of the beta readers for book 1 of the Into the Wild series, and they commissioned some fan art of 2 of the characters from the story, and I did cry because it was beautiful. I won't show it yet because I'll release stuff like that like when the book is close to coming out, because it'll be good for some promotional stuff because it's so pretty. But that's just giving me the motivation to just keep working on this story, because it made me really happy. Yes, I need to revise book 1. I will do that eventually, I promise. But I'm feeling happy with how everything's going at the moment, and yeah, things are progressing as well as they can be. The short film is going well. Book 2, kind of going well. Could pick up the pace a little bit, but you know, I'm working on lots of other things at the moment as well. So for today, that is all with this writing vlog. We'll see how this did in terms of reception to see whether or not I do them in future. I may just do them anyway, because this is kind of fun to document my journey with it. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. As always, in the description box you'll find the links to all of my social media, the links to my merchandise and my Patreon, where if you can support me, that is the place to do so. Can't support me financially, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, share with your friends, all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys are writing on, what you are writing as well, because I would love to hear it. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.